Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. An ex-employee of Ripple recently made a post that sounds vaguely optimistic. This man has insider knowledge about the reasons why Ripple and XRP will be extremely successful in the future. Not to mention that he was ambiguous. Therefore, I am not privy to the details. What really piqued my interest, though, was the fact that this individual is a former Ripple employee who remains enthusiastic about the company and its cryptocurrency, XRP. I have a copy of this, but he erased it soon after uploading it, which is interesting to me. I'll give it to you. And then there was this XRP surge. This is the now or never moment for the XRP price, since it accounts for 80% of trade volume. Next, there's this. Oh my goodness, Max Keiser hammered this XRP Cardano man like a proverbial toad. Now here we have a man who exemplifies the antithesis of an intellectually honest person. He is intellectually dishonest and will utter lies. He will simply say whatever he wants in order to support his enormous Bitcoin wallets. His extreme ideology is poisonous, and he is a maximalist. And if he does believe what he says, he's clearly living in denial, because it's hard to accept. Whatever the case may be, he continues to spew XRP nonsense. That is also the case. We can proceed as follows. I will go across the entire array here. Starting with an ex-Ripple employee who is quite bullish on XRP, we go on to Max Keiser, who is less so. Please let me know after the video's conclusion which character you find more convincing. But before we get any farther, let me be clear, I come from absolutely no financial background. My counsel has nothing to do with money. Furthermore, you ought not to make any financial transactions based on my recommendations, will we? As a hobby and for fun, I enjoy making films on YouTube regarding crypto-related subjects. I'm just an enthusiast. This video was recorded at a time when XRP was almost 54 cents and Bitcoin was $43,637. You will be delighted to see the green hues that we have today. XRP has, of course, been around for more than 10 years. Just 3 cryptocurrencies, XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, have maintained a consistent position in the top 10 by market capitalization for their entire history. Yes, I did say that. Since we haven't witnessed a new all-time high in more than 6 years, I am aware that the market is assigning XRP its current position for a reason. This item piqued my interest since, with that out of the way, the SEC has acknowledged its value. Who then are the Stark? Ashley Prosper, a member of the XRP community, recently posted about the layoffs that have occurred over the previous 3 months. It should now appear on your screen. I won't bother reading each one. On the other hand, they go through a list of 15 corporations that have laid off workers. We're talking about heavy-handed layoffs here. For your information, Ripple is now hiring, and Ashley included a little happy face at the end, which he found endearing. Indeed, there has been a noticeable increase in Ripples recently. An intriguing development, though, is that an employee of Ripple jumped in the name of Sean McBride, who had previously worked for Ripple. He has this account open and visible here. In addition to being X, he has worked for Google, Amazon, and Ripple in the past. Just so you know, he mentions that Ripple fired most of its recruiters last year, me included. Thus, there is perpetual pity for the laid-off worker. Perhaps Ripple is actually dropping the ball when it comes to hiring. But it's clear that they're hiring at the moment. As if there were a laundry list of everything. I've been seeing things lately. Hiring has so begun. Perhaps something along those lines happened if the rates were changing and fewer persons were needed for recruitment. The fascinating part, though, isn't the post itself. Regarding your question about whether Inroads is hiring in the US or internationally, I wanted to comment to Sean McBride's post on social networking platform X, which is a great name, by the way. This reduction was taking place on a worldwide basis, as he did respond on a global scale. Then, in response, Chad Garlic Mouse asked if there was a good cause for the company's growth or if it had been stolen. I get why his statement sounded a little mysterious, but now we're getting to the meat of the matter. However, as you can see on the screen, it was removed. Fortunately, I managed to capture a screenshot of it, which I will now open in full screen mode. So, I'll just give you the text that I read. He then removed the following response. Ripple and XRP, as far as I can tell, are here to stay. We should all be looking forward to what the future holds. Possess both. I am unable to divulge any further information due to the nature of the non-disclosure agreement. I found that interesting because he was laid off at Ripple. Even though you worry that it may turn people off, he insists that XRP and Ripple will both succeed. Not only that, but he signed a legally binding contract regarding his inside knowledge, which means he can't even explain his beliefs. We need him to be quiet. Presently, it is true that XRP, as expected, it tracks Bitcoin's value. The truth is that speculators are the ones who decide on the price. But he does have some insight into the market's dynamics, and he may even know things that the rest of us don't. He may even have insider knowledge about when certain news items will surface. This is where my skepticism arises. I mean, surely it would be if there were Ripple-specific factors at play here. Of course, there might not be. Because such a thing has never happened before, it would undoubtedly affect the price. XRP doesn't do anything special, it simply follows the market. However, he remains optimistic for reasons that are irrelevant. Plus, you're right that XRP has steam power. It has been here for more than 10 years, as I mentioned before. Here, some metrics aren't going better and are instead growing worse. Look at this, I mean it. Here we have XRP steadily increasing in price, trading volume, and XRP skyrocketing by 80%. The price of XRP is currently in a now or never situation. My goal is to get my argument out quickly enough that reading the article isn't necessary. That is due to the fact that it is following the market movements exactly. I repeat, I think the market has already priced XRP where it should be. I believe the market capitalization would have been higher if that hadn't happened, and sure, we were scammed by the SEC. But the market thinks it should be at this point, so that's where it is. Well done, the ranking remains unchanged. It amazes me that people are taking Max Keiser seriously when he flat out lies to his followers, but I'm incredibly hopeful, so I look at his comments and find them amusing. He shamelessly lies and misleads his 500,000-strong following on X. Several of the top 10 altcoins by market cap value, non-fungible tokens, and Bitcoin have all been targeted by Max Keiser, a strong Bitcoin enthusiast and one of the first Bitcoin investors. Keiser shared a heartfelt message on Twitter. Certainly, that is the case, arguing that all Bitcoiners should be prepared to repel S-coins. He slammed XRP, Cardano, ETH, BNB, USDC, NFTs, and ordinals on different chains as S-coins. Allow me to present you with the actual post in question. You can finish your app now. It is my intention to silence this area if I do so. If you're interested in taking a look, though, this is just a brief clip. A man is seated on the train, while a lady uses a rail to steady herself as she stands on the same platform. He then proceeds to spray her pit with an unknown substance, likely a little deodorant. Here is the video. As a result, Max Keiser labeled Bitcoin users as S-word coiners and said that they are intolerant of certain coins. It would be wise for everyone to follow this guy's lead and keep a can of S-word currency or repellent on hand. Please tell me which of these two options is more reasonable. This guy is a real pain in the neck. Maybe it's not the fact that an ex-Ripple employee is under an NDA and, based on what he has seen, which he cannot disclose, thinks XRP will be worthwhile or do well. He didn't say worth, but effectively. Is that easier to understand? And does poisonous Bitcoin Max roll with each transaction? Max Keiser, which one do you find more convincing? You all just informed me. But I'll be forthright about my stance on XRP. No matter what I say, you shouldn't put your money where your mouth is because I'm not a financial advisor. Please hit that like button and subscribe as always. See you later, bye.